right, you want to go see Saliva and Drowning Pool. They're going out on a co-headlining tour. I'm going to bring them here to Cleveland. It's called the Snafu Tour. Play the House of Blues on Wednesday night, next Wednesday. Special guests Adelita's Way and Any Given Sin. You go to WMMS.com. We got a whole VIP package there for you that you can win. Tickets, meet and greet with Saliva, some autographed merch. But it should be a good time. So register for that at WMMS.com. Grab these tickets. I'll just give you two to get you in by being caller 10, livenation.com for anything else I might have missed. So a couple tickets here. Good luck. Saliva and Drowning Pool, 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
Pro tip, if a cop pulls you over and they hear you listening to this, they're probably just going to let you go. Because, you know, they figured you suffered enough.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
I'm getting ready for Saturday night. We do a metal show here on The Buzzard. We're a few months in, and it's a lot of fun. It's called 2 Hours to Midnight because we start at 10 o'clock on the dot. So if you're a fan of metal, we play all different kinds. It's me, it's Corey Roddick, it's Pat Butler, and week to week, the three of us each throw in a handful of songs that we dig and want you to hear, play local music. A band called Centralist sent me their stuff. Going to play them on Saturday night. So a lot of brand new stuff, a lot of classics, all mixed in from every subgenre of metal. So we'll always take your requests. You can email those to htm@wmms.com. And then I post the playlist week to week because it's only live. There's no podcast version of it. But if there's something you want to hear, let me know. And we will see you on Saturday night, 2 hours to midnight. Starts at 10 o'clock. On the Buzzard. 7:15 tonight is when your Guardians will start up back here at home. Almost the end of the regular season. They'll play the Orioles, then the Reds, and they'll head off for the last series against the Tigers in Detroit. So 7 o'clock tonight is when it begins. 6:45 would be your pregame coverage. And remember, you got a few days left remaining in the month of September to use the promo code SPICY for 20% off. I'm already looking ahead to what that October word is going to be. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Mary is going to be joining us from Cincinnati tomorrow. I think Poundcake's got to leave early tomorrow.
I do. I have a wedding.
You hear this guy?
Hey,
he's got a wedding.
I'm going to a wedding, not doing a wedding.
Oh. Who's getting married on a Friday afternoon?
One of my friends I used to work with.
On your morning job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's getting married. And it starts at like 5:30, so it's like maybe 20 minutes, half hour from here. So I'll just leave directly from the show.
You have to get dressed up?
I'm going to be dressed up.
You're going to be dressed up here at work?
Yeah, a little something. It's not going to be...
Just like the bones of it so you can get dressed, like put the jacket on and stuff when you get to the venue?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a dress shirt and dress pants and shoes, so it wouldn't be nothing too crazy.
It's not lemon yellow, is it?
No. Canary yellow, you mean?
Same diff.
But I feel like, you know, when I go to a wedding, it's a different vibe from when I'm actually doing a wedding because I'm like, oh, I'm here to actually like enjoy myself. I don't always want to be the center of attention and entertain. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm here to enjoy.
You can just kick back, celebrate your friends, get champagne drunk,
have a drink, get some food. Ooh, I love wedding food. That is one thing I've been eating a lot.
They must have gotten a deal on the venue because ain't nobody getting married at 5 o'clock on a Friday afternoon.
I imagine that's why people get married on a Friday.
I mean, we got married on a Friday afternoon, but it was because it was Friday the 13th, and we skipped a 2-year waiting list on the venue we wanted because all these superstitious dummies.
Yeah, that's something I would do. I would either get married on a Friday or get married at noon at the courthouse. Like, I don't need a huge wedding.
You just need a big proposal that you can say no to.
I need a huge ring and then a huge spectacle. So, like, again, I'm at the Cavs game.
When you say huge ring,
A huge
A C ring.
engagement ring.
Oh, okay.
You do know that
I was wondering if a C-O engagement.
Yeah, no.
you do know that normally the wedding and the reception of the big spectacles,
Yeah, no, it's not. Why would I want to?
you want it front loaded so that
This is for me, not for y'all. It's my,
Yeah.
it's my wedding. It's my marriage.
Mhm.
Why am I putting on a front for y'all?
right. So you want that big to do with the proposal.
Yeah, y'all coming to my wedding, eating all the food, and not even about to bring no gift or no money. Like, no, y'all not about
You know, people do. What are you bringing?
I'll bring something.
What?
I'll bring something. Don't worry about what I'm
What?
bringing.
I'm not worried. I'm asking.
She listens to the show, so I don't want to say.
Is it a gift or money?
It's a gift.
All right.
I ain't getting no money.
But you're talking about people coming to your wedding and they're not going to bring you a gift or money.
'Cause
Nobody does that.
I'm a better friend than some of these people.
According to you. Yeah, you are. You're leaving work to go to a wedding.
Yeah.
You are a good friend.
Because I RSVP'd way in advance.
Yeah. I know. All right. Are they going to make it?
What do you mean?
The marriage.
Yeah. Why wouldn't
Well,
it?
you got to say that because you said she listens.
Yeah.
Just tell me and Bill. Do you think are they going to make it?
Yes, they will make it. They are like the cutest, nicest couple.
He's lying.
That's
They're
what
all
they
cute
always-
and nice.
yeah, that's
I
what
mean,
they
that's
do.
how everybody starts off. Come on.
No.
All right. How long they been together?
I don't know. Maybe 2 or 3 years, I want to say.
God, what's the rush?
I had a lunch date with them not too long ago.
A threesome?
No.
It was all munching.
No, we went
So much munching going on.
we went to Barrio. Like
Yeah.
that was the first time I had met her fiance. I think it was her boyfriend then, but it's the first time I met her fiance. And then yeah, we just got drinks and yeah, we just stayed in touch. She's very sweet. Is that me on my podcast?
This is Poundcake. He's having chips and salsa over
Right.
at Barrio.
I thought this was going to be him during their ceremony.
Yeah, that
I
too.
think they're going to make it.
He's got his own bag of chips. People are crying because the bride looks so gorgeous. He's back there elbow deep in pork rinds.
Speak now or forever hold your peace. Does anybody
Oh, wait a minute.
have any more salsa?
You know, the girl who's getting married.
I do.
No, well, you kind of all know. You guys were introduced to her. She's the girl that was at the Indians game with the veil.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, the viral moment where the guy was talking about the. Girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know who that is.
I'm just saying, you guys. That
She had a big moment.
I saw a video of her.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't.
She went viral on accident, but that's whose wedding I'm going to.
All right. There's a guy who's doing some work, and I thought this was interesting until I read about halfway down the article, and then it made me a little nervous. There's a guy, because you read this and you go, what's the point of this? Why would anyone do this? And then you get a little further down, and you're like, oh my God, I think I'm putting 2 and 2 together. Scientist from Japan, but I think he's an American guy who's just been living there for a long time. I don't know. His name's Adrian. It's like a Japanese name. Anyway, this guy has been using AI to translate chickens, to translate chicken noises.
Oh.
Okay? So AI can help understand what different chicken clucks mean. And they said it's about 80% accurate.
That's really good.
I feel like I could also be 80% accurate on what chicken clucks mean.
How did you know?
Because what else are they thinking? They're birds.
Oh, they're hungry?
Yeah.
Oh, nailed it.
Get out of my way. I want to eat
Yeah.
food. I
Yeah.
just ate food.
I need to
I'm
poop.
pooping.
Yes.
When do we eat food again? Like,
Bill's AI. That sounds more like 99% accurate. Well, this guy says, not words, of course, but like their emotional states, like hunger and fear and
I was gonna say,
excitement.
Do they-
I'm scared. I
Yeah.
won't eat again.
Do they know that they're about to die when they're in one of those big slashers.
Well, again, they're not. Yeah, I don't know. The AI uses.
When do I become food?
The AI uses the sounds of their noises to determine emotional state. So I'm reading this, and my thought is, what practical use has this for anything? Okay, and then I read further down, and I get to the line where they say, "This is the same professor who's better known for his research into sex robots. This guy is going to have sex with these chickens. That's why he wants to know what their emotional state is. That's the only conclusion I can come to. A sex researcher using AI to translate chicken noises, and you're not concerned?" This guy was, remember a guy named Ernie Anastas?
No.
He was very famous many, many years ago for the most bonkers live clip in local television history. Ernie Anastas was a legendary New York City news anchor. And he went viral because he told a guy, he was getting it thrown back to him from the weatherman, and he said, "Keep effing that chicken." Have you ever seen the "keep effing that chicken" guy? This is like 15 years old.
I don't know this.
Channel 11, I think, in New York City. And when they cut back, he doesn't realize what he said. I don't know why he said it. They cut back to his female co-anchor and the look on her face. I'll show you the picture first.
Yeah.
Look at her face when they cut back.
Oh my God, that looks.
She
like
has
instant meme.
I don't know why he said it, but he said, "Keep effing that chicken."
Look on Fox 5 Sky Guardian, and then check that 7-day to make your weekend plans.
Takes a tough man to make a tender forecast, Nick.
I guess that's me.
Keep f***ing that chicken.
Okay, I'll do
All right, when we continue.
I think I just goes, "Okay,
yeah.
I'll do that." So that's what KFC stands for. He's like, yeah, nobody knows why he said it. I don't know if this guy in Japan, a sex researcher who's trying to figure out what chicken noises mean. Oof. By the way, that is nothing compared to a guy named AJ Clementi. This guy was so bad, he got fired on his first day. Straight out of college. I don't know how he got the gig. I mean, it's like Market 4000 or something in Bismarck, North Dakota. But it was so bad, this was 10, 15 years ago too, that in the television business, when you really screwed up, they started calling it pulling an AJ.
Oh,
This guy, AJ Clementi, his very first day on air as a news anchor, it's him and another girl, and he's lost or he's nervous or he doesn't realize where he is, and he says effing shrimp on the air, and then they have to cut to the woman that he's with right after they're both standing there next to each other. And she's got to continue with the thing.
You may have seen our newest AJ on NBC North Dakota News, and he'll be joining the weekend news team as my co-anchor. Tell us a little bit about yourself, AJ.
Thanks, Van. I'm very excited. I graduated from West Virginia University, and I'm used to, from being from the East Coast.
Okay, well, welcome aboard.
So he curses that he's terrible on the air. I'm used to being from the East Coast there in West Virginia. I mean, Bismarck, right? I mean, that's where you're getting started. You're either getting started or you're almost out of the business.
I've been there, sweetie. It's hard.
They fired him the exact same day that they put him on the air. I don't think he ever got a gig after that. He's like a teacher or something.
I got a Bob Evans read for you.
Right?
Yeah, at least you didn't swear.
And it wasn't on television. Yeah, you didn't swear
I
either.
don't know. I mean, at least swearing, you're saying something you can be dumped. I just went blank. If I was on air, I would be like, if I was on TV, I would just stare blank into the abyss. Because that was, I don't even know what happened. I blacked out.
It's like the movies where the guy he goes, "I'm doing it. I'm finally doing it." And then, once he takes stock of the situation, he gets all in his head and screws up, flies his plane into the side of a building.
And I was doing so good. That was the last little line. I remember.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay. Well, no.
We'll do it live. F it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. F***ing thing sucks.
I mean, and that was just him trying to shoot a promo. So that wasn't live on television. But Ernie Anastas, maybe that guy saw the future, and this sex researcher using AI to determine what chicken noises mean. I seem to be the only one terrified by this, but
what do you think? It would be like a chicken run situation?
This guy is figuring out how to bang chickens. That's all I'm saying.
You have to figure out, like, I think he's trying to romance chickens. I think there's a difference.
Okay,
if you just want to bang chickens, you just go and bang a chicken. Yeah. If you want to fall in love with chickens, then you try and understand what they're saying.
Well, then you just stare into their eyes. I mean, they're dreamy.
Then on Fox 5 Sky Guardian, and then check that 7-day to make your weekend plans.
Takes a tough man to make a tender forecast, Nick.
I guess that's me.
Keep f***ing that chicken.
Okay, I'll do it.
Before we continue,
Mother
keep effing that chicken. And his co-anchor's eyes are like saucers. All right, we'll be back. And we will. I have to take a break. 35192 if you want to text.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.
Weekdays on 100.7 WMMS and 24/7 on our free iHeartRadio app.
Rover's Morning